This is Rich Oppel reporting for the New York Times in Kabul. 8 Taliban attackers struck 3 different government offices, the Ministry of Justice, the Directorate of Prisons, and the Ministry of Education. In all, they killed about 20 people and wounded about 60. And for a brief period, they actually took over the Ministry of Justice, which is really in the inner sanctum of the country's government. It's just a few hundred yards from the gates of the presidential palace. The attack today appeared to be the most audacious attack since the summer, and the attack on the Indian embassy in Kabul, and it set the city into a panic. At about 10 o'clock in the morning, the 5 Taliban attackers went into the part of the building where they do security checks. They killed 2 police officers or guards there. One of them apparently was killed, and then the remaining 4 went into the Ministry of Justice building and spread out on different floors. One witness, a senior ministry official named Habib Mushakas, told us after he came out that basically the entire building was in chaos on all 4 floors. He said, "I heard an explosion, then a firefight. There was a lot of blood in the corridors. Everybody hid in their offices." And then about an hour later was when you had Afghan police and Afghan troops really rush into the building, climb up ladders into windows. So from that point on, they started retaking portions of the building. The Taliban released a statement saying that the attack was retaliation for mistreatment of prisoners in the hands of the Afghan government. The Taliban said that they've had prisoners who've been treated inhumanely, who've been tortured, who haven't gotten fair trials. And they say that they've warned the government to stop this and to treat their prisoners, their detainees, better, but that the government hasn't done so. The attack today came on the eve of a visit to Kabul by Ambassador Richard Holbrooke, the Obama administration's representative to Pakistan and Afghanistan, and it underscored the enormity of the challenge that's facing the administration and Ambassador Holbrooke. The Taliban control much of the country, the east and the south, and they're not far out of Kabul, and they can easily stage attacks inside the city as they demonstrated today.